Ew. Podge. Making another video. So as we know, nowadays, in 2018, I know this is not a new thing, but especially now more than ever, becoming more environmentally conscious and less wasteful and more thrifty, I guess you could say, has become on trend. Me being a trendy millennial, ew, I'm hopping on to the trend. I've been hopping on, but to be honest with you, up until I would say 6 months ago, I was just your average girl, throwing away shit instead of recycling and, you know, doing all the detrimental things to the earth that normal people do. But now that I've grown to be a young woman, I have realized that I can make a difference and help out Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Help her out, because she a real one. So I've accumulated a little list of things that I've started doing or becoming more conscious of in order to become a little more earth conscious. Let's get into it. So the first thing that I did when my brain started working is I bought a wooden hairbrush. This is good for many reasons. A, it's wood. You can also get bamboo ones so that it is biodegradable. It's a sustainable product. Health-wise, it has quite a few bonuses. A, it has wooden bristles, so as you can see. Yeah, well, they're wooden bristles, and so they're harder on your scalp. Therefore, it massages your cuticles, your hair cuticles, and stimulates hair growth. Also, it feels really good to brush your hair with. Love that. Also, since it's wood and it's not plastic, it doesn't generate as much static in your hair. So this, I would highly recommend. Get you a wooden hairbrush. The next thing that I recently transitioned to is a bamboo toothbrush. So this is a wooden toothbrush. I do use it, so there's some toothpaste. Bamboo grows rapidly, unlike timber, which takes years and years and years, and it's easily harvested. You know, rather than cutting down a tree, it's bamboo. It doesn't require any irrigation to grow healthily, nor does it require pesticides. So for all those reasons, bamboo is biodegradable, obviously, and sustainable. It's a great product. It's a great alternative to a plastic toothbrush, which is not good for the environment. I did go onto the Woo Bamboo website and doing some research, and the bristles are not biodegradable, but I also read that if they were, they would start to deteriorate in your mouth while brushing your teeth. So I don't know if there really is an alternative when it comes to toothbrushes, but I made this switch. So the next one is I stopped using Q-tips. Okay, I know this is a big one for a lot of people because I have like religiously been cleaning my ears since I can remember, but I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge to this point that cleaning your ears out with Q-tips is so bad for your health. Plus, it's super wasteful, okay? Most Q-tips are made out of plastic, which those plastic Q-tips, along with other plastic, can take and will take up to 1/4 of a human lifespan to break down. So that's bad for the environment. Plus, the production of plastic spits out a whole shit ton of waste into the environment and into the waters. The waters of the earth are polluted with plastic juice, okay? So Q-tips, they're bad. So cleaning out your ears pushes the wax further in. It's taking away its defense mechanism, okay? How are your ears supposed to protect themselves? And it can cause earaches, hearing loss, or you can puncture your drums. No one wants punctured drums. I don't. The next one is pretty common sense, but using a reusable water bottle. Everyone knows this by now. Another one, which I've sort of come to an epiphany, like the Q-tip thing, is when I'm packing my lunch. So I work a corporate job. I have a 9 to 5, and so I make my lunch every day. Well, I try to, because I'm trying to save that money. A thing that makes such a difference is avoiding using plastic baggies. Those sandwich bags are polluting the earth, okay? So just don't use them. Buy a set of Tupperware. It's much more entertaining to make my lunch using containers, which sounds silly, but think about getting your little container, filling it with strawberries, and putting a lid on it, and then putting that in your lunchbox instead of like a baggie, and I stuff it in there, and then it's like tossing it in the bag, you know? Like, it feels a little more put together and nice, and then when you're eating it, you have a container instead of like reaching your hand in a bag, especially if you have like chips with dusty coating flavoring on it. You don't have to get your hand all yucky. It's just in a bowl basically, and you just bring that shit home, wash it up, reuse it the next day. Okay, it's as simple as that. There's so much plastic that is floating around in our oceans. I looked this up because I knew it was going to be an appalling number, but according to scientists, approximately 8 million metric tons of plastic dumped into our oceans each year. I know that sounds like a big number, but if you really try to think about the number 8 million, which is hard to comprehend, okay, that's a lot, but 8 million tons each year. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. That's an easy thing, and it's not wasteful at all. You're reusing. Also, your lunchbox. Your lunchbox should be, if you use a lunchbox. Do people even use lunchboxes? I don't know. I use a lunchbox, and it's reusable, and I like it. The last one that I want to point out, thrifting. So I think we all know that clothes are a huge source of waste in the world, and thrifting and recycling and passing along and taking used clothes stops the production of new clothes, and that's a good thing. So plus, you know, you can find some cool vintage shit at Goodwill or at Salvation Army, so your style's gonna be poppin', and so will the planet. It will also be poppin'. So that's all I have to say, really. Maybe in a couple months or something, I'll have a new handful of things that you can focus on, or that I am focusing on becoming a better human, and I'll share them. It's also kind of a little journal for me to sort of see my journey. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my video.
Life is so French toast to me. If you wait too long, it gets black and weak. If this fire looks good, but we can burn it all away for food. Paris the light from the sky to your seat on your feet.